Noah Lyles calls out USATF. Major change needed. After epic victory over Letsile Tebogo. Tebogo's got half a yard and now it's down to 10 centimeters, and now it's almost dead. Heat, the commentator said as Noah Lyles came storming back at Letsile Tebogo in front of an excited crowd at Lyles Stadium. The Olympic 100m champion chased down the 200-meter Olympic gold medalist to snatch the Diamond League 200m trophy in Zurich, stopping the clock at 19.74s, minus 0.6. After the race, Lyles was asked if he believes the U.S. can finally grab relay gold in Tokyo after falling short in Paris. His response, a pointed message, straight to USATF. Couldn't tell you. I'll just say this every time I'm on. Last leg. Lyles did not add any further, but the answer was very clear. Lyles on. The last leg meant a win for the USA. Back in the 2023 World Athletics Championships, Christian Coleman, like always, was quick out of the blocks, getting the U.S. team a good start. But then there was a dangerous exchange between Fred Curley and Brandon K.S. But Noah Lyles was running the last leg. K.S. handed the 100-meter world champion the baton, and within 8.8888 seconds, the 28-year-old had crossed the finish line, getting the team total to 37.38s, the fastest time recorded that year. Lyles again anchored Team USA in the 2024 World Athletics Relays, taking over from Kyrie King and sprinting home in 37.40 seconds. Again, a world-leading mark in the 2019 World Championships as well. The Americans clocked 37.10 seconds, breaking the U.S. record and recording the second fastest time in history up to that point. Anchor Noah Lyles. But these wins weren't easy, and the problems were not just on the track. I mean, the crazier part is those times that we have won has been the most hectic behind-the-scenes organization we've ever had, Lyles remarked. In 2019, USATF shook things up by consolidating key leadership roles in its bylaws. What they saw as streamlining others, like longtime coach Vin Lana saw as a power grab, sparking real tension about how the sport was being run. Fast forward to 2023. The cracks started to show. Financially, the Federation lost $5.60 million, with revenues slipping from nearly $38 million to $35 million. By 2024, the financial squeeze had become impossible to ignore, forcing USATF to cancel big-ticket events like the LA Grand Prix and Bermuda Grand Prix. Noah Lee further added that he cannot say whether the organization is good or bad, or if they will win or not. He gave a message that it's all of our jobs to put our best foot forward and make sure we get to stick around. The 100m and 200-meter world champion would love to go for gold at relays because that would help them repeat history. A 4x100-meter gold can repeat history for Noah Lyles. At the 2023 World Championships in Budapest, Noah Lee made his dream of a sprint treble come true. He stormed to victory in the 100m with a blazing 9.83 seconds, followed it up with a dominant 200m win in 19.52 seconds, and then anchored the U.S. men's 4x100-meter relay team to gold. He entered the 2024 Olympics hoping for the same, but that did not happen. But now Tokyo is on his list. At the London Diamond League, Noah Lyles placed second in the 100m, clocking 10.00 seconds behind Oblique Seville's winning 9.86. Speaking afterward in an interview with Flow Track, he was asked by high school national record holder Braden Williams, 9.82, whether the sprint treble dream was still alive. Why would it not be? I see no reason why it should be a doubt. 2. The day that we get down to the last eyelash of that race, it's always alive. The Olympic gold medalist answered after the 200m clash with Tebogo in the DL Final. It feels like the 200-meter World Championship final is going to be. Competitive as Lyles might steal a win. The 100M feels extra hard with Kishane being the fastest man in the 100M since 2015, though you can never count out the 100-meter Olympic gold medalist from a 100M race. But no doubt if USATF lets Noah Lyles run the final leg in the 4x100-meter final, it's going to be pivotal for his win. When Noah Lyles crossed the finish line ahead of Letsile Tebogo, the stadium roared with both relief and awe. It wasn't just another race. It was a symbolic clash between two generations, a battle between the seasoned American showman and the young sprinting prodigy from Botswana, who many believe is the heir to Usain Bolt's throne. For Lyles, the victory was more than a headline. It was an opportunity to send an urgent message to USATF, USA, track and field. With the 2025 World Championships in Tokyo looming and the Paris Olympics still fresh in everyone's memory, Lyles knew the timing was perfect to voice what he's been hinting at for months. America's sprint dominance won't survive on talent alone. The system, the structure, and the relay strategy, particularly the last leg, must be perfected if the U.S. wants to fend off the rise of Tebogo and a wave of challengers from across the globe. A clash of titans, Lyles versus Tebogo. On paper, the race had all the makings of a generational showdown. Letsile Tebogo, barely in his 20s, has been rewriting sprint history, running with a calm fearlessness that terrifies veterans. His sub-9.90 performances and youthful swagger have made him the face of Africa's sprinting revolution. But then, there's Noah Lyles, the charismatic American who thrives under pressure. Already a multiple-time world champion, he's carried the weight of expectation with both flamboyance and grit. His bold declarations, claiming he'd break records, challenging critics even, daring to be compared with Bolt, have sometimes backfired. But more often than not, he's backed them up with blistering performances. When the gun went off, Tebogo's lightning start seemed to set the tone. Yet, it was Lyles' calculated surge in the middle of the race and his commanding close on the last leg that made the difference. Arms pumping, knees high, he stormed past Tebogo with a mix of power and precision that reminded everyone why he remains the standard bearer for American sprinting. Last leg. Lee's reminder. After the race, reporters expected Lyle to bask in the glory of beating the man, showing the world that we can still finish the race. We've had too many relays slip away on the last leg. That can't happen anymore. The phrase last leg carried weight. It was both literal and metaphorical. Literally, the U.S. men's 4x100-meter relay team has suffered countless heartbreaks in major championships, often due to sloppy baton exchanges or nerves unraveling under pressure. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.